you guys are on some kind of rest?
Yeah.
All right. My name's Langohr, and I was on probation a long time ago, and I hated it. Yeah, I hated it, and I learned a lot since then. First of all, has anybody had like broken homes here?
Broken what?
Broken homes, like parents split up, or any rough times at home?
No problem. Yeah,
Rough times at homes. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, me too. Me too. When I was a kid, my parents divorced, and I didn't handle it that well. And I'm sure there was abuse on both sides. You know, I rebelled, and then I got in trouble for rebelling, bad trouble. And I said screw it, and I ran away. And I was a baseball player. Anybody else here like sports or art or any skills that they like or passionate about anything? Okay, cool. I saw some cool artwork on the walls. I love art. Absolutely. And well, back to me, I was passionate about baseball and sports, and those were my dreams. I was like a little daydreamer. I heard her say a few people have had trouble in schools. I had trouble in schools because I'd be staring out the windows, and I wouldn't be able to pay attention if it wasn't something that I liked. And so baseball. All I would do is imagine baseball plays and stuff like that. That was my dream, to be a pro baseball player. And when my parents split at about 12 years old, I got so mad. And it took me a long time to understand that it wasn't anger, it wasn't rage. That was just my go-to emotions. It was shame, humiliation, like how could this happen? How could my mom split? How could my dad be this way after she splits? And I covered it up with rage, and it felt comfortable. It was like, okay, now I know how to face everything. But what happened is I threw my dreams away. I threw baseball dreams away. My freshman year in high school, I dropped out the second semester. I said, F it, I'm going to do it my way. And I didn't know what my way was going to be. Well, not that long after that, and I always hated drugs. Anybody else early on in their life not just be disgusted by drugs and alcohol, just be disgusted with, like, against it, right? Me too. I was like against it. I remember my mom telling me early on that, you know, God only gives you one brain and it's precious, and not to mess with it. But somewhere along in that rage, I forgot about that. And I was really aggressive and into like gangster stuff, you know, on TV, and, you know, Dukes of Hazzard to gangster stuff. And what ended up happening is when I ran away, fast forward a little bit, I ended up in somebody's garage who was like a pot smuggler. And he'd have trash bags full. And so by then I was hustling a little bit, and I had a small bag in my pocket. And even though the guy was putting me in his garage, I would take from his trash bag full and put it into my bag, because it was only fair. His was way bigger than mine. Anyway, I ended up getting really aggressive, and I went to the border of Mexico, National City, and got a dealer big enough to become his dealer. And my brother ran away from home too. My brother didn't even go to high school at all. And I'm not going to put his name out there or put his business out there, because he always likes the confidentiality. He's doing so good. And I wanted to also inspire you guys, if you guys have had struggles, that you can turn it around and do so good too. But we ended up becoming pretty decent-sized marijuana dealers in San Clemente. And we went from the garage to a rental right off Palisada. And